Where we going?
Remember, we was talking offline saying the CLIPSE, you know what I'm saying, the album is just like top tier, right?
No doubt.
This man said he had to rewrite his verse, said 79 to 100 times. I don't know if that's cap, but when you hear it, after I read this and then heard the verse again, I'm like, I can see why he had to do that. Because he knew how PUSHA and Malice was coming, but he crafted one of like, hands down, he's definitely a top 10 feature of the year in that category, that verse. But the main question was, have you had to rewrite your shit because you was a rapper? Have you had to rewrite your shit after you heard somebody else?
You know what? I've never done that, but I've wished I've had. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes when you collaborate with people, they put their verse after yours. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, God damn, this motherfucker, nigga, damn. So
Got you.
yeah, but trust me, there's been situations where I've wanted to rewrite my verse, man. But yeah, I can believe it, especially and you know we've heard some of the greats say that. You know what I'm saying? I even there was an interview talking about that session with Jay-Z and Big where they did Brooklyn's Finest and how I'm thinking Big wrote his verse that night. It actually took Big like a month and a half to lay that verse down. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's how much people, so yeah, for sure. I definitely believe that. You know what I'm saying? And it probably happens more times than people want to admit. A lot of people don't want to admit that. You know what I'm saying? But that's real shit. For sure. Because listen, we all competitive at the end of the day, and you want that perfection. So damn right. Especially if you feel somebody's on AMG mode and they killing it. Oh no. Come on. I've seen it with Kendrick. I don't want to, just from the outside looking in, when he put Jay-Z on that Kill My Vibe remix, a lot of people don't put new verses on that. Sometimes when you get somebody on a remix, you keep everything as is, add the new verse. That nigga came out with a whole new verse and killed that motherfucker. I definitely believe that's because Hov jumped on that motherfucker. Like, bro,
of course,
he was not about to get the last word, nigga. And that last verse on that remix, that nigga Kendrick proceeded to murder that motherfucker. So
yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? For sure. Now I don't know if that's how it went down. He might already had the verse ready before Jay-Z got on it, but all I'm saying is definitely was a new verse that was different from the original version, for sure.
Yeah, that Tyler verse is. After I saw that, I was like, okay, that makes sense how polished that motherfucker. I mean, they are gonna sound polished, but just that how he just fits in with that song, it's crazy.